Going on, it's James Sides here, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can create awesome looking contest pages in just a couple of minutes. So right now I'm inside my WordPress dashboard and I've selected my Contest Viper software, and I'm going to go ahead and create a contest right before your eyes. So I'm going to click Add Contest Page, and now my general settings, I'm just going to call this my test contest page. And you can see that automatically creates the permalink for me. I'm going to leave the status to publish. I'm going to restrict users, meaning that I'm not going to restrict users because I don't want people to have to log in to register. I want anybody to be able to come to my page and register for the contest. Next up, I'm going to restrict contestants. That means that people can only enter the contest one time. Now I'm going to click Add Contest Page. Now I actually do have a contest page. We can go check it out right now. It's pretty ugly though, so let's make some changes. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to the SEO settings. Now in this video I'm going to skip this for time, but if you want to SEO your pages and you want to make sure that they rank, you want to go through here and you want to fill out all the metadata to help rank for specific keywords. You can also put in a URL to an image that you want to use when people share the contest. So what image would show up on social media, for example. You can choose a favicon, and you can also put in a tracking code for things like Google Analytics. Now in the content section, this is where we really get into the nitty gritty. So my main headline, I'm going to simply put Contest Viper. And for my sub headline, I'm going to put enter now for your chance to win. Contest text, I'm going to type in here, one person of every 100 who enter will win a free copy of Contest Viper. Contest image, go ahead and choose my box cover. And the get free section here, I'm going to go ahead and type in, enter your name and email, for your chance to win. Get free info, I'm going to leave it blank in this case. Order now headline. By the way, as I'm going through this, I'm trying to go very quickly to keep this video short. But if you're ever unsure about what to put in one of these blanks, we do have a very in-depth user guide. But even quicker yet, you can simply hover over one of these little tooltips and it will tell you exactly what to put in that box. Order now headline. Don't want to wait. You can grab yours now for $27. And then we put in a URL, obviously, for a sales page for that product. Or in this case, I'm just going to put Google and order text. Order yours now. For my button, I'm going to make it green. And now below the fold content, if you want to add some main content, like some really nitty gritty terms and conditions, you can. I'm not going to worry about it. I never really mess with that stuff. Show or hide share button. I'm going to show it for right now so you can see what it looks like, and then I'll also show you what it looks like without it. For content, this is where I would want to go in here and put terms and conditions as well as my privacy policy. Of course, I would want to link those out to the appropriate pages on my website. Now I'm going to save those changes. Let's take a look at what we got so far. So you can see it's already looking a whole lot better, but let's keep going. So next up, we're going to go to the Design tab. And I'm going to choose style number 2, which is going to put our countdown right in the center. Style 1 puts it on the right, and style 3 puts it on the left. For the logo, normally I could put a logo up in the top center. I don't want a logo on this contest, so I'm going to leave it blank. I'm going to go down to my background settings here, and I want my background. I could use an image, but for this example, I'm not going to. I'm going to use a solid color. I'm going to make it black just so you can see what it looks like. Countdown, I'm going to make my countdown text black. I'm going to make my countdown background black so it matches the rest of my background. And I'm going to hide my ribbon. These are all different settings that you can play with to create really custom looking contests. So right now we've got this black background. It's looking pretty sharp, but we've got a little ways to go. So let's keep playing around with it here. So the top style, not worried about right now. I want the content style. There we are right here. And text color, I want it to be black. Background, I want it to be white. And I'm not worried about borders. So now we're really standing out. And let's go over here to our countdown. Let's choose a date. Let's just say the 20th for this example. We could put in a URL that it would get redirected to if they come after the contest. For this example, I'm going to leave it blank. All right, so now I'm going to go back up to my content section because right now my countdown has black text on a black background. So of course it's not going to show up. So I want to go to design, go down to the countdown. Right here it is. I'm going to change my text. Actually, I'm going to leave my text color black, but I'm going to change my background to yellow. And now I'm going to save the contest and watch what happens. So now we have a white background in our content area, a black background all over, and this really bright yellow timer. And of course, it has the nice headline, Contest Viper, enter now for your chance to win. One person of every 100 to enter will win a free copy of Contest Viper. Has a place for them to put in their name and email, as well as to sign up. They can order now if they want to. Now that's one contest example. We can go in there and we can change this all kinds of different ways. So for example, we might want, instead of being real square, we might want that to be kind of rounded. So let's go in here and we want to go to the content style. Border radius, let's make it large. And let's hit save. And if I refresh the page, you can see now that's a rounded contest. I can also go in here and I can completely remove the bottom share buttons if I want to. So if I hide those and save it, now all those share buttons are gone. It's a very simple contest page. Now let's say that I wasn't doing software. Let's say that I wanted to do a contest for a t-shirt. Very, very simple. I would obviously edit the headlines to talk about my t-shirt instead of software. And then as far as the image, I would just simply choose an image of the t-shirt, right? Hit save. Now we have a contest for t-shirts. Maybe I'm doing physical products. Like for example, maybe I have a mug that I'm selling. I can just grab a image of that. By the way, I took these images off of Teespring and Amazon. These are not my products. These are just examples I'm using. I'm going to hit save, refresh the page. Now I have a contest for this really awesome coffee mug. So you can really create these contests once you go through it and get the hang of it in probably about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe even 60 seconds if you're really fast. And these things are awesome for building massive lists. You can enter pretty much any niche at will, run some traffic to a page like this, build a huge list of subscribers. Of course, you'll give away a few copies, but everybody who doesn't win, you can then send them out some follow-up emails saying, hey, I know you weren't able to win that free coffee mug, but right here you can get it for 20% off the regular price. And you'll get a surprisingly high number of people to take you up on those types of offers. So Contest Viper is an extremely powerful WordPress plugin, and we're making this affordable for anybody. Instead of you going out there and having to pay a monthly fee for some of the contest sites out there, or instead of having to pay a really high fee for some of the expensive software, Contest Viper is priced at just $7. It's a one-time payment. You install it on your own WordPress site, so there's no future fees to worry about. It's yours to do with as you wish on your own site. So that's Contest Viper in a nutshell. Make sure you click the buy button below this video and get started creating your own awesome viral contests today.